So in this video, let's look at the relation between the length of arc of a circle, its radius, and the angle subtended by this arc at the center. So R, L, theta, what is the relation between these? So from our theory, we know that 1 radian is the angle subtended by an arc of length equal to the radius, right? So if the length of arc is exactly equal to radius, the angle subtended at the center will be 1 radian. So radian is a special unit where you don't need to write the units also, because radian is the ratio of two numbers. So I don't need to write the symbol here. I can write it or leave it. If there is no unit after the number, that means the number is in the units of radians. So if the length of the curve, length of the arc is equal to r, then the angle subtended is 1. And if the length of the arc is L, let the angle subtended be theta. So can you see that the angle subtended at the center is directly proportional to the length of arc? As the length of arc increases, the angle subtended at the center increases linearly, proportionally. So this implies, because L and R are proportional to each other, I can write R by L is equal to 1 by theta. This implies L is equal to R theta is the relation between L, R and theta. But what you need to remember here is theta has to be expressed in radians. So if theta is expressed in radians, L will be exactly equal to R into theta. So if you want to express theta in degrees, you cannot use 1 here. If you want to express this in degrees, you can derive the corresponding expression for degrees. That is, the whole 2 pi r, the whole arc, if you take one complete rotation, the complete circumference of the circle subtends an angle of 360 degrees. So L, if the length of the arc is L, let it subtend something like theta in degrees. This implies now also the angle subtended at the center is proportional to the length of the arc. So 2 pi r by L has to be equal to 360 by theta. This implies L has to be equal to 2 pi r times 360 by theta. 2 pi r by L is equal to 360 by theta. So L is equal to 2 pi r into, so it's not 360 by theta, theta by 360. This implies r theta into 2 pi by 360. So if you take the angle in degrees, you have to use this formula. L is equal to r theta times 2 pi by 360. If you directly take the angle in radians, you can directly use the formula L is equal to r theta. So mostly we tend to use this formula rather than this. This is easy to remember. And whenever, if the angle is given in other units, you first need to convert them into degree. First you need to convert them into radians, and you need to use this formula L is equal to r theta.